Good morning. Happy Thursday. Okay, um I know
Maybe
maybe
not so happy. Maybe not so happy. Oh, we are
uh
in crush right now
yes, market
in
has
real
been
time.
bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. And
Yeah,
I mean, I think nobody likes the current market right now because there's like it's almost like there's no end to the current market bleeding. And every day we are witnessing some new topics or news that like some of the OGs, some of the long-term industry contributors are quitting the industry. For example, yesterday, Cal Samani, the founder of Multicoin, officially announced that he is stepping down from Multicoin
yeah,
and he will
for
continue to
sure.
keep.
It's one of the biggest news happened in 24 hours.
Okay, so I actually met with Cal in person like many years ago, just once.
Oh wow.
And at that time,
And
I remember
maybe it's the start from Motorcoin at that time.
it was, let me think. It was like
Oh, but
2020. No, no, no. It wasn't the starting of the multi-coin. At that time, he was already famous. But at that
oh,
time,
I
I
see.
didn't know anything about crypto. I didn't even join crypto. I was just attending East Denver. And it was like a very big event. And he walked in. And I went talk to him. And I was like, hey, I want to chat. And then actually that event, there were so many different OGs, which at that time I wasn't understanding. I was just like doing my own thing. So like all the Wine founders, Kyle Samani, a couple of other big founders. I really like the early days actually of it.
Yeah,
And because I didn't understand, like I didn't really know who he was. So I just chatted with him very casually.
yeah, like a genuine talk. I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a very genuine talk, but of course he was. You can already
Yeah.
feel like he is very aggressive in a way. Um, but I think there was a really long time like people asked me, Maya, if you're gonna raise from VCs, like what would be one VC you want to check from? I was like, and then I thought it to myself, and I would say, oh, maybe I want to check from Multicoin because I want Kyle to show Sprout for me. He is such a good supporter, like a sharer for all his portfolio company. If you really think about it, Alvin,
Yeah.
like he would do
Um,
anything. He literally created a DAT, which he is still on
yeah.
the board of, to show Solana. Even though like many
Yes.
people say he doesn't know how to use a Phantom wallet, or many people say he is too aggressive, but I think like his personality, how aggressive he is, and how effective his tricks has been as an investor as well as like a opinion leader is unquestionable. I mean, I know many people have
Yeah.
like negative thoughts about him, but just purely talking about like he was capable of doing all those things, right? And he was
Yes. Yes.
actually the one who was so unquestionably and committed to
Yeah. Yeah.
bring
For sure.
Solana from the ground up. You remember Solana was one time even
Definitely.
crashed to like
Definitely.
$20 or $30
Yeah.
after the FTX.
I always tell like people around surrounding us that Motorcoin is one of the biggest pusher, like narrative builder in the Solana ecosystem.
Yeah,
And lots of their portfolio projects are all for Solana as well. Like also listen to the podcast from Mabel. They're building tons of fun right now. The previous podcast a whole long at that time, and
yeah, I remember
she
that.
also talk a lot of things that um connections with Kyle from Motorcoin, etc. Yeah,
Yeah. So, oh, I see some audience say, I'm feeling depressed. Please, I know like this is a tough time. We
yeah,
all know this is a very tough time. Um, and literally, like I was chatting with my team yesterday about the industry. Mm, oh, okay. So before we dive into market, let's just touch a bit more on like Kyle, right? Basically, he is saying all the revolution or all the changes that he he believed like crypto can bring to the world is already kind of realized, right? If you really think about, okay, We have like perpetuals. We have a very transparent ledger for all the assets, and then now all the major institutions are taking over, or basically just utilizing blockchain as an open ledger, and then just to bringing their all their assets on chain and to try to increase the capital efficiency. And
Yeah.
the market is kind of already determined or shared. He also thinks there's more opportunities in AI and robotics, which for this statement I've heard so many times during this those last 2 weeks. I mean, I agree AI and robotics have so many upcoming opportunities, right?
Yeah.
But uh I'm trying to think of like a counter argument of like, okay, what's left in crypto? Because to be honest, I think this is a topic we should talk about, Alvin. It's like
Yeah. 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 Sure. Sure.
I
Sure.
because because the market has all the different cycles has proved again and then again, if your
Yeah.
application, if the your application doesn't stay
Yeah.
close to the money, doesn't stay close to its like financial capability, it doesn't survive in the long run. We have look at Frentech, look at Podcaster, right? It's all very expensive, but like not very successful experiment from the industry. Try to democratize or to innovate in other sectors.
Yeah. For now, the market, I think one of the factors is the whole market is moving to another new world, like
Mm,
institutional and so many of we call native projects are much more difficult to build, uh, much more than many years ago. But
yeah.
some decent teams and projects, or even like existing, they
Mm,
are still try to cultivate something like what we call like maybe state media, on-chain reputation layer kind of things in the space. But the ratio of builders is quite fewer than ever. Yeah, maybe cut over a half or something. Yeah, it's we can easily feel the change in this in the industry.
uh, personally, I think like I mean, at least from you and me, what we are where we are building, it's gonna be like going to be here forever. DeFi, mindshare,
Yes,
right? Those are the
yes,
two areas that I think like gonna shine bright within the next like couple years, especially if we know how to grasp all the meta, all the new meta from DeFi perspective. I mean, we're already seeing that like people start to realize, okay, all the traditional finance or the banking system before they didn't have any pressure or they didn't have any incentive to make their system more transparent. But DeFi again and again proved to the people that okay, you you can actually manage your own money. One like before it was always the banks. They take your money, they pay you crumbles like 0%, 0.5% to 1% APY, right? While on the back end, they are lending those money out. They are putting into like different money market fund or they are investing in their own strategies and they capture all the profits from utilizing all your money. And they tell you,
yes,
oh, it's safe because they say, oh, they have the license from the government. But in reality, like for the reserve that they keep, it's also less than 15% or 10%. There's just a line, right? And then it's just the people are who have power in those like industry are like earning those profit versus like DeFi actually let you know where your money actually goes, how your money is being utilized by different money markets, by perp decks, or by just putting it into some LP provisioning for other people to trade against between each other, right? That
yes,
I think is the best news that one of the best use case that crypto has bring to users because you enjoy the upside. Um and I think like from the Sprout perspective, we will continue to do that, right? The utilization of your digital US dollar or your assets will continue to rolling. And I would even say something a bit more counterintuitive, but it's 100% true, is during a volatile market like this, right? If you are capturing the imbalance between the emotional imbalance as well as the volatility, meaning like people are more willing to trade up or down. And if you can increase your like capital utilization in that way, then you actually earn more money. I'm not saying like, oh, and that's the strategy we are aiming, or we are doing at Sprout. Is like we don't have any directional betting on any kind of assets, but we do try to capture the value, the capital utilization value from the market utilization, the trading utilization of those different assets. And I think like the key nuance here is like everybody trying to do this, right? They want to keep like a delta neutral strategy. They want to do a market neutral strategy, but how do you execute it? How do you assess different counterparties risk? How do you make sure you get uh how do you build a solid system, as well as like how do you from a business perspective like protect your rights by negotiating with your counterparties? It's a nuance here. uh,
Yeah.
and I think like we as we build more and more and get deeper, as well as like showing to the retail users, okay, this is the power of this system, then we can actually help people to compound their value and earnings over the long run without them
Mm.
actively participating in the markets and just like betting directions. And
Yeah.
it's just sad. The more you bet, the more probability, or the more times you are facing the probability of losing money. Um, for my share, I mean, Alvin, what do you think? Like because you always post so many like posts, as well as your personal thoughts about the market. I mean, I do think like because crypto is such a small social circle, so while like we are all increasing our influence, this will be like such a valuable asset over the next couple of years. Especially we have like so many AIs try to dominate people's market share, try to perform, trying to talk about all those different things, and I just genuinely value like the genuine thoughts from different human being key opinion leaders.
Yeah. Mm. I think the whole market or even the industry is facing a restruct session. Everything will be totally different in the next cycle, and how we interact with each other, how we process the information, all the things will be different. Maybe this year or even these months, maybe 3 to 6 months. So just like Mina said, um, maybe we need to try to focus on the people we trust, and no matter the industry will go, how industry will go in the future. But if we stick to the same principle and still make connections with people, then we will find the answer in the end. Yeah.
um I feel like we need to think like what kind of goal did we want at the very first place when we joined the crypto space, right?
Yeah.
uh and I do think we are still bringing more clarity and transparency to the financial markets in whatever way it's all happening. I'm also like having conversations with many different payment apps, as well as like partners across different countries and borders, um, to talk about how Sprout and them can work together to bring all those benefits to retail users.
Yeah.
Mm. So I really don't think I do think like the adoption of DeFi is coming. Though it's always gonna be some friction when
Yeah.
the first wave of adoption, the first wave of application integrating us, but we are all pushing the very front line for that. Okay,
Yeah.
before you
Actually, it's also one of the sad things happening recently. Like everyone is saying, oh, the the DeFi era, the same as many years ago, is coming to the end because many projects will change the rules or the governance mechanism as they wish. They just don't listen any opinions and suggestions from the community. So many of the players are pessimistic right now. Yeah, we may know that the institution narrative is approaching. So uh, we may not have so many like good vibes. Uh,
Good vibes meaning what? Like
like native spirit and builders
oh,
vibe, something like
cyberpunk.
this.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, yeah, kind of, because we know that DeFi it is grows a lot in the past few years, but the whole world is changing, and
Mm,
there are so many regulation things projects need to follow right now. So it's sort of
yeah.
different when we join the DeFi summer at that time.
The one change, I mean, I think last week, the first time I got it, not the first time, but like last week, I actually did like very proper email introductions. I received very proper email introductions from like my friends in the industry, and I was like communicating
Yeah,
through it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then this reminds me when I was working on Wall Street, like every day you're just like, and then you were
yeah,
like,
yeah,
this
yeah. Just like the
BCC.
yes,
Yeah, it's all
yes,
the and I at that moment, I was like, "Okay, this is such a daijia." And I was literally thinking about whether I should tweet this out, but I'm like, "Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so surprised because it's just like people are or some of the people who join the crypto industry, they are not crypto native, but they are very
yeah,
professional. Like you need
yes,
you need to do the things like very properly, meaning like oh you email, you CC, BCC, you get the proper introduction, and then you set up the group, and then you connect your like Slack channels to move forward with the partnership. That's like the vibe, and it's complicated to say whether this is good or bad.
yeah.
Mm, but but I would say like I'm trying to like I'm trying to think like what I can share from this perspective.
Mm.
Mm, the conversation I have had is literally like more fintech vibe related, right? We talk
Uh,
about revenue sharing, we talk about how we do the integration, talk about like user experience. I actually, to be honest, I enjoy those conversations because it's very clicking and straightforward. And there will be many traditional assets like being there have been being brought to the crypto industry. Do I think there's less people? There do I think there's less opportunity for retail users? I agree. I think there's less of it. This is also honest opinion because
mm,
the information access barrier again. I don't know if this has been enlarged with all the traditional people entering, but it definitely exists. And it will be
yeah,
a bit harder for retail users to get access to those information, which is exactly why what we are doing here is because I want to make sure we vote or we share information or we execute based on top of the information that we have access to and share it out through our product. That's like the very original ethos and goal for Sprout, and
mm,
it has never been changed.
yeah,
With that, with that being said, let's talk about market.
mm.
So I think this is very
Bleeding,
similar.
bleeding.
Last time, very similar to last time Tuesday, like when we were talking about it, right?
Yeah,
And we can see that the puts have been even longer horizon. This is like you see, you can even see. to year end. So there's a
Yes, yes.
people people are selling the year end call first of all, and then they are buying some year end put because
Yeah,
this is just mm,
most of the options that trade are
yeah,
put,
basically
not only call.
they are basically saying like they expect this volatility to continue until the year end. This is much
Yeah,
more long term view, right? And
to
then
March, June, and even the end of the year.
mm, correct.
Mm.
And they wanna like basically they are also saying they are putting less hope to have a a bull market. It on the
Maybe
year end.
like the midterm election, maybe
Yeah.
10%, 20%.
Mm.
If the price was for them, I think the space maybe too large for them to gamble on it. I think yeah, maybe traders will uh pick this option.
And the majority of it's like put. They are buying the near term, like the end of March or end of February puts.
Yeah, like the last episode we're talking about the 80K price is the fusion. They want to de-risk at the price, but now we have 40K, 50K, so it's very crazy. Like um, this
Wow.
mystic atmosphere is spreading all over the world.
Bleeding. But I actually hype has stayed so strong.
So
Hype
strong.
was
It's
hype
totally
so strong.
in a parallel world compared to other coins.
I'm so strong, guys. I mean, look at and then by the way, one more news is like I think like multi-coin position has also like switched
Yes,
from
yes, it's one
Solana
of
to
the
Hype.
biggest news. And also, Vitalik is also selling ETH today.
I mean,
Holy shit!
Vitalik selling
I don't
East
know.
is not the news. He has been always like selling the East from time to
Yeah,
time
yeah, just
to
like
cover
Ethereum Foundation did.
yeah, to cover the cost of the foundation or to cover like development costs. I don't think like he's intentionally dumping the market. Wow, East is officially under 2000. Can you believe that? Solana 85. 2 weeks ago it's 150. Okay, this is
Yeah.
very depressing charts. Maybe we just keep it to hyper, shall we?
Yeah, I think it's also it's a good time for we to pick the much stronger assets in such a good market because there are not so many choices than ever. Maybe we can we only have 5 to 10 options to pick right now compared to the hundreds of altcoins previously.
Yeah, personally I think right now it's not a very good time to okay, maybe I shouldn't say this, but before for all those like points farming, yield farming stuffs, right? Even us, like from Sprout side, we have deleveraged a little bit because I think there will be some risk
Yeah,
um evolving when you have like a even you have like delta neutral positions, keeping a high leverage right now is not a good idea. You don't know like
sure.
whether the pricing system for different perp decks gonna have some problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
we actually have done some more risk management during the last 2 days, and I think we're gonna monitor the market a little bit more. And
I
then the
see.
good news is like we have enough money to not enough money. I think like actually even just like because our like delta neutral positions or when we close those positions, the the balance is also good to cover the rewards for our strategy. So it's very very good. I think we would just wait a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some
The balance
traders
is
are
great.
tend to
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
some traders tend to like keep buying the assets from what we call left side or right side. So I think it's right now it's appropriate. It's much appropriate to do the right side trading. We don't need to try to catch the dip every day. just let the trend go and maybe do a retrading. Like people always talk, maybe from 65K or 85K is a good range or something. It's much more appropriate for most players in the space. Don't try to catch the dip uh, at one time or yeah, second time or third times. You will keep buying, you will keep buying and didn't. I don't know how low it will go.
Yeah. Are we catching the falling knife? You're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Catch the
Mm,
fun fuck.
mm. Ay, but okay, what else should we talk about? Oh my god. I I think everybody is kind of like being upset by the market. And we
Yeah,
we we have to acknowledge this, right? I wouldn't be like, "Oh, we are all happy." There's uh, oh, the other attention is about like Jack E's position.
yeah,
Ethereum.
yeah. Because it keeps like lowering the average, lowering the leverage on his like his loans.
Mm.
So
I
the
think
so the like
mm,
liquidation price may lower to like 1.9K something. Or no 1.7 or 8K.
we are almost there, I think.
Yeah,
It's already 1.9. Okay.
yeah, not too far. Yeah, I always remember the techie like show the leaf from 3K. Just like I say, he thought that local top will be the end of the board meeting of demand, and it was the highest price in the past few weeks because the board meeting happened on 15th January, like only 3 weeks ago, and we can see the price dropping a lot.
Mm. I think many people have the same reaction as we do. It's like pure silence.
Yeah. Maybe it's a good time for us to yeah try to think more about your life, not not
Think about
not
we
purely
need
about asset. We don't
uh,
need to pay lots of attention to the price of assets every day. We need to focus on our people we love, our family, yeah, or some spiritual things. Yeah. It can make you feeling better. It's such a bearish market, I think. But
to mm.
to level up yourself is also very important in such a bear market. So I will tend to try to spend more time with my agent. Yeah, I think it's also very worthy of doing this.
I agree. But to be honest, Sprout is doing like Sprout performance ROI for user prompts is doing well.
Yeah, I think you launched the product at such a good time.
Yeah.
Also, you can tell that mm, this kind of product really suits like most retail users because many retail users now will feel we just don't we just can't trade in such a volatile market.
I
And we
would
can
do
we can see
promotion.
yeah.
Yeah, I would do promotion. More promotion because I mean history has tell you again, retail users, if you continue to trade, you're gonna lose all the money in the casino. There's no like it's negative EV.
Mm,
But
yeah.
anyways, let's not talk about that. I would do. I would just promote more, but guys, it's a waking up call. Okay,
Yes. Because
let's look.
the market, not only crypto but also commodities and stocks are also crashing.
Oh yes, let's check. What's
Yeah.
what's
So volatile, so volatile. Silver got over 90 yesterday, but down near 70 today.
wow.
Yeah. Quite
Wow. Okay, let's show everyone. Copper. Copper looks okay.
yeah.
Wow, silver is negative. What the fuck? More bleeding. Yeah,
It is.
it's a it's a correction. More than a
Yeah.
correction.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think it's just let's just like stay on the hyperliquid page, shall we?
Yeah, yeah. It can make us more positive.
Let's just look at the hyperliquid chart and just be like, okay, look at how strong it is. But serious, like during the current market, what can we do? Oh, let's check the founding actually.
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is the price is not driven by the perpetuals for on chain for sure. You
Yes.
see, there's no fucking change for the founding. Mm.
Maybe we can also see the like the long short ratio or because let me check.
What
When I
ratio?
see the long short 多空
Oh,
比
long short ratio.
because
Let's go to
I see the saw last night. It's still very high. Like it shows that many retail users are still loaning, still have long position on it. So it's very dangerous. Yeah.
uh. Okay, let me get it out. Yeah, I have like. Mm, oh my god, I need to turn on my VPN for this. Okay, maybe I was trying to pull out like so on variational you can see the long and short position like in a very like visually like inspiring, which shows the depths on both sides. But I think like to do that I need to turn on my VPN. So for example here for the long and short positions, I mean let's track the majors. It's pretty symmetry. Can you see the two side open
Oh,
interest? Yeah. Uh, is this like a? I think this is a stats arrow. It's impossible. All the assets have like identical open interest. I think this is
I
wrong. This is one
identical
hundred
over
percent.
inches?
Huh?
Maybe.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
How do you see this hyperliquid? I mean, I know the way variational you can show like the depths and everything. Mm, maybe we just go to like a stats aggregator thing.
Yes.
Okay, let's just go to coin glass, shall we?
Yes. Yeah, actually, uh, every time I see the perpetuals related data, I will go to Congas.
Mm.
Like the aggregated open interest or the total liquidation volume is very useful.
Yeah, because
And
I was
for
like,
now, I will check therapy. I check therapy every day. I think it's all very useful. Yeah, thanks,
yeah,
Mina.
it is. It's for the general sentiment because Deribit, I think like it updates every day, either 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Eastern time, depends on the time. And then for you, it's like in the afternoon. So
Yeah,
so that's why like whenever we wake up and we do the live stream, like we already see the volatility
yeah.
of
It
that.
also shows the direction, like institutions tend to de-risk or they want to try to buy the table or something. It's very clear.
Mm.
Thanks, AI.
Very bearish, 8%. Bearish, 18%. How? Oh, this is a voting? Retail, extremely bullish. Oh, wow. I haven't checked this section before, actually. I'm wondering, like, how they're so pretty much they label the wealth accounts or position, and then smart money sentiment. So, how do they describe smart money retail and like well account? I'm wondering.
Oh, I see the like people talking about the liquidation price of uh the research. It's like the 1.6K, 1.6K right now.
Oh, you mean
Wow.
Jackie?
Yeah, even lower. Because yeah, they are still aggressively leveraging the position, right?
Yeah, I just feel like what should we say? What shall we say? I mean, how would you comment on this?
Um,
There are so many loans being racked right now. Oh, I think the more we look into the data, the more depressing it looks like. So should we just stop looking at the data?
yeah.
Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid. Alvin, what should we talk about? We need to think a topic. We need to stop looking at the charts. We need to distract our audience from the market a little bit and then ask them to stop trading. Owen, where are you? Come back to
Yeah,
live
I'm
stream.
here. I'm here.
Come back to live stream. Don't drift yourself.
Cause yeah, I just see my friends are crying right now. Oh, it's so sad.
I'm crying on the timeline.
No, I'm in the group.
Mm.
Okay, maybe we can talk about the paradigm for market tool. I think it's very interesting.
Oh, you mean Carols or?
They build up a uh, prediction market tool on their own.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Let me see.
Eh, I have an alpha information, but I don't know if I should talk about it. But I decided not
Just
to.
talk, just talk.
Just I have a question for you, and that if you are giving an opportunity, a seem to be good opportunity, but they will take 60% of your token. Would you do it?
Oh, you
That's
mean the offer from one of the investors?
no, no, no. I'm just asking you this question, not Alpha. I'm asking you, Alvin. If you are provided a good opportunity, but they need to take 60% of your token, would you do it?
I won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the answer for one of the projects.
Oh shit. Oh,
Okay.
too many, too many.
uh, that's it. That's it. That's it, guys.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So we are a team of quantitative researchers and engineers who are committed to building for those who move early, act with conviction, and deserve the best. We are thrilled to announce our 2.5 million round led by A16Z Crypto with participation from Genovo Trading. I haven't heard it. Oh yeah, 20 plus fantastic angels. See you in the auto books. Are they aggregating the auto books for prediction market?
Oh, you mean the fundraising news?
Hmm.
Okay.
Kairos.
Let me see.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah, prediction market trading. I think many projects right now are try to solve some problems, liquidity, aggregating or something.
I need to take a deeper look into their docs to see how they are aggregating the liquidity.
Yeah.
Because pretty much you will be dealing with like latency from different prediction markets. And then, and also like all those prediction markets, they settle on different chains, right? So, mm, can you, if it's like RFQ based, then maybe you can settle it in the same, not in the same transaction, but you can some sort of aggregate it. Let's say, oh, you want to buy 10 shares from this prediction market and another from that, and you compute an average price for that bet. Do they have like any like detailed docs?
You mean this one?
Mm.
Oh,
What the Bloomberg
prediction
technology
market version of Bloomberg. Okay, sounds great.
real-time data
But
news.
but I think many teams are also building up products like this. The whole uh, the almighty dashboard.
News and data feeds too. Professional traders must attempt to develop their own technology just to stay afloat. It's an exhausting. We're trading some of the most innovative financial instruments of our times through basic interfaces that can't keep pace. It doesn't have to be this way. That's why today we're introducing Kairos. Kairos is a unified execution. Okay, the power of an institutional trading. I think a couple of teams that I know are building this.
Yeah, yes. I think it's very competitive because some of the accounts on Twitter they are following the like for market builders data, and
Mm,
we can see there's a uptrend volume, uptrend trading volume of the projects in total.
mm, okay. Do we need better tools to trade on prediction markets?
I think when market is changing its direction, maybe from bullish to bearish, it's a perfect time to trade on the market because we can front run others momentum, like bet high FTV no or try to catch the falling knife if the percentage of one specific project uh decreasing a lot. So I think it's still worth like exploring the the pools you like, the pool approach suits you. Yeah.
Let's look at poly market. What price will Ethereum hit in February?
Oh, goddamn.
73% of chance it's gonna hit 1800. 16 and then 40% chance it will hit 1600. Bitcoin. 77% it will hit 65,000. 45% it will hit 60,000. What's the order book depth here? There's like 1 million batted on the 65,000. Where's Solana? Let me see Solana. Okay, here. 82% chance it will hit 80. But the volume is very small on this,
We're close right now.
right? Yeah, we're very close to this actually. And then
Yeah.
48% chance hit 70. What are you betting on right now? Poly market.
You mean which pool or
Yeah, which pools?
still
Oh,
FTV related? Yeah, you can see all the FTV related pools are crushing. Like Rainbow, uh, it cans over 20 million FTV. It's crazy. Yeah, like or the base 6 billion, 10 billion. It's a no-brainer play right now.
oh wow.
Yeah, I bought 6 and 8.
Oh, you mean 6 and 8?
Yeah, I will calculate the RR. If the RR is not good, I just watch. and then wait for the good time.
Mm. Hello, friends. Prediction markets right now are basically just poly market and Kalshi betting on no to all the FDB market. What are you betting on? Your quant guy. And hello, Evan from Wisconsin. I am in New York. Alvin is in Taiwan. Betting no on all the FTV markets.
Yeah, just what I thought. Yeah, we can see the ICO sentiment is crushing.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to
From
talk about the flying tulips thing.
oh, I think not so many people care about this anymore. On
What do
one
you mean?
billion, what are talking about? We can nearly get like over 100 million, 200 million right now. So 1 billion is yeah. Oh, I missed the opportunity. Shit. Yeah, you see, people can earn much more than participate in the ICO.
Yeah, you missed the opportunity.
Yeah, I miss.
You
I-
missed the opportunity.
Yeah, so still many opportunities on Turkish market. I think it's the it's a narrative we can, no matter where we are, bearish, bullish market, always have opportunity for you to explore. You can easily arbitrage between different projects and different platforms and sentiment. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you see the difference between the fair value and the
Mm.
sentiment on market, you can easily to arbitrage them.
Also follow your Kwang guy. Okay, he always share a lot of like alpha information and yo from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's on Twitter. I like his tweets all the time. He's very thoughtful. He has built good products before, and now he is just like farming,
Yeah,
farming.
me too. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. But Alvin, are you excited for the Hong Kong trip?
Yeah.
I feel like
Uh,
the conf is gonna be like people gathering together and just like
yeah, yeah,
having
yeah. Just have some fun. Yeah, we don't need to care about the price. We just make friends in bear market.
make friends. I am making friends every day. I want to make friends in bull market.
But just like I say, connections building, conne- uh, connections built in a bear market can be more solid, and you can easily find people really doing something. Because when we in a bull market, there are so many random guys in the event, right?
Or
In Chinese version is event cockroach.
I think next live stream, Alvin, let's do our 玄学. Let's just do it in the
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah,
version. I'll do it.
for sure, for sure. Totally can do, totally can do.
Let's just talk about that because I feel like I don't know like what will be the next week's sentiment. Oh,
Yes.
I hope everyone is doing well or touching grass and using Sprout while you're you're during this market. This is the best time to use Sprout. Mm. Alvin, maybe you can tell us a funny story to
Funny
light up
story.
to set to light up the sentiment a little bit.
Uh, Let me see. Light up the sentiment. What kind of sentiment? What kind of sentiment?
I'm saying the current sentiment. People are feeling depressed or upset. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking a good story.
Oh, what story?
But all I hear, the story I hear that's like spreading around me is not that positive.
Hmm. Um, so we need to find something we love, even we are in a bear market. Build
What do you
connection,
love?
build a product.
Yeah. What do you love, Alvin?
Oh, data.
Data.
I love going through the data. Ethereum related, text related, and social related.
Social related. What kind of social data are you looking at right now?
Your social circle graph.
Social circle.
Or
Mm.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Actually, many people are building products in this area. Try to filter the post on social with their own algorithm because like the Twitter 1 million prize competition just ended,
Oh
and
yeah, we
people
forgot to talk
people
about
are
that.
very interested about uh the hottest articles in the market right now.
Yeah.
It's
But
still
do you
a
uh,
still a attention game.
but I just feel like there are so much like watched volume on Twitter. Even though like when I going through like the popular articles every single day, some of the pieces maybe it's just personal taste. I don't really think okay, it's like what how do they call like so much attention, right?
Yeah.
Mm. This is the I think this is the very first time we are running out of like positive energy to tell the users.
Or maybe just losing momentum, but also we don't know how to explain it.
What's the sound?
A motorcycle.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let's give out our nice words for today, and we aim for a better live stream next time. Meaning,
Yeah.
when I say better live stream, is more like let's hope like there will be more positive news coming out of the market. And I hope like there will be some quantitative easing coming from the Fed. Some good news for no matter the stock market or the crypto market.
Yeah. Because all the markets right now is bad, no
It's
matter the types of assets.
the aftershock of geopolitical volatility. Do you see the news? Like Trump is talking about he being re-elected. I'm like, what the fuck? This is definitely fake news. He is
Yeah.
losing both houses. Okay, no
Too hard.
geopolitical talk. Let's just positive energy. Guys, touch some grass during the weekend. Maybe stop staring at the charts. Even if you stare at the charts for as long as you want it, it doesn't change a bit. If it gonna bleed, it gonna bleed. If it gonna jump, it gonna jump. This sounds like a cliche, but I think importantly, like if you really want to trade, set your stop loss and set your take profit line. Otherwise, never make a bet.
Yeah.
Trading is
And
about
more time with your yeah, spend more time with your family and friends. It works. It works. Actually, it works.
mm, but but make friends with but be able to distinguish good friends. Okay, some friends just bring you drama. So
Yeah.
purge your social circles.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do this weekend, Alvin?
This weekend,
This weekend.
uh, prepare for the Hong Kong trip.
Oh,
Yeah. I will go to Shenzhen first to meet my friends and went to Hong Kong together.
深圳帮.
Haha, yeah.
Yeah, I think in the Chinese regional market, it's very funny. There's like 深圳帮, Shanghai 帮. There's like um,
Gang. Local
uh,
gang.
成都帮, whatever. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
wow. But anyways,
Interesting.
I gonna touch more grass this weekend. And thank you guys for joining our live stream today. We see some like familiar faces. Continue betting on poly market if you have conviction. Touch a lot of grass. and we will see you guys next week.
Yeah. Be positive. Be positive.
Stay positive. As long as you're on the table, you have more games to play. Just stay on the table. Bye.